an innocent child to a young adult ready to take the next step. Okay, my hat keeps going off, as you didn't see in the beginning, so I'm not going to do my hat. All right, from an innocent child to a young adult ready to take the next step. That is what we have transformed into. This transformation occurred throughout the years. Each of us had our own different path, but we are still fortunate enough to go along our separate paths with the guidance and support of our friends, family, and teachers. Without these people, we would not have our own identity and individuality. A certain value I learned while on my own path toward graduation day is the value of serenity. Serenity is the state or quality of being calm, tranquil, and at peace with everything. Whether it is the past, present, or future, being at peace with yourself is something that can guide and support you on your way. For the past, serenity can help you accept things that cannot be changed. All of us have made mistakes in our lives. Many of these mistakes could be with relationships with people that have not worked out. Another example would be getting a bad grade in a class. There are many things that have happened in our past that either we wish we could change or are glad that they happened. It is great to look back on the past experiences and enjoy a memorable moment. Accepting our past for what it is leads to an overall more sense of self, and living with no regrets helps you move on from the negative past, which helps you focus on what is really important. The present, right here and right now. Having the courage to change the things that cannot be changed is another important aspect of serenity. If there is something that you did not do while growing up and you wish you would have done that, there is no day like today to take advantage. Many people always say, live today or today. Sometimes a bad decision happens with a close friend. Taking care of the situation right away usually is better for both parties. Being at peace with people who have wronged you or people you have wronged is a courageous act that will help keep serenity with you. Have the courage to make things right in every situation that may come your way, or any situation that has already come your way. Now, let us look into our own futures. I guess not, because I have a hunch that all of us, or many of us, have no clue what we'll be doing in the far distant future, and only a few of us have a clue what we'll be doing this summer or next fall. But as we all know, with age comes wisdom. And I know this because my parents are really old. I mean, wise. That's okay. Anyways, as we get older, we have epiphanies. And when we realize that we are much smarter than that person that we used to be. Using this wisdom will guide us in figuring out the difference between the situations we can't change and the ones that we can. Knowing the difference is the final and most important aspect of serenity. And taking this with us into our future lives results in the utmost sense of peace. That is something that you can take with you everywhere you go. Finally, I would like to extend congratulations to the great and fine class of 2009. Make sure you find some sense of serenity in your lives. Take that serenity with you throughout your life and continue to be at peace with everything. I hope all of us will be granted with the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Enjoy life, enjoy the journey. Thank you.
I felt the crisp air and the sunny rays shining on my face as I got out of the car. I was wearing my green coat and my Pocahontas backpack, smiling until my face hurt as my parents took several pictures of me on my first day of kindergarten. I was so excited to learn new things, meet new friends, and experience new events. Here I am now, 12 years later, also remembering my first day of high school. I felt the same way as I did on the first day of kindergarten. However, an upperclassman accidentally pushed me down, and later I tripped down as well as up the stairs. The first day was not exactly the greatest beginning to high school, but high school had many great memories. For instance, I remember Latin class, with all of us drawing pirate ships on the board and spilling juice on the floor. But what was so great about Latin class was Mr. Mickelson teaching us lessons not only about Latin, but also about life's many great opportunities. He opened our eyes to the world around us. I remember homecoming week with everyone decked out on class color day and one student wearing a Darth Vader suit as he walked through the school. When all of us look back at high school, we are not going to remember our grades or ACT score, but we are going to remember having fun with our friends in the classroom or during sporting events. Nevertheless, with all the good memories, we are going to remember the struggles we had as well. We all struggled with balancing school, family, friends, and a job. I know a particular friend of mine lost her father, and another friend of mine's heart stopped. They are so strong for overcoming those struggles. Many of us may not have had struggles as bad as that. Maybe it was hard to have your wisdom teeth pulled out or keeping your grades up. We were not alone when we overcame those struggles. We had our friends, family, and teachers to help us through all the conflicts we experienced through high school. I definitely think all of us should thank our parents and our teachers, because without them, I know that I would not be standing here. I tend to overreact about little things, and my parents and teachers were always willing to calm me down and help me get through the challenges I face. I look out in the crowd and know all of us here are awaiting our futures, and I know we are all looking back and proud that we made it through those struggles. Indeed, life will have many struggles, but many new opportunities await us after we graduate high school. Some of us may go into the military, a new job, or college. We are all looking forward to moving on with the next stage in our lives. We will meet new challenges with our future, but it is up to us to make those challenges into opportunities to grow as human beings. We all made it through high school. I think all of us have the willpower to make it through life. Whatever life brings you, I hope all of you are willing not to see it as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. Life goes by so quickly. Look around. We are at our high school graduation. Before you know it, you will have your own family. So I ask that you make the most out of every opportunity life brings you. Winston Churchill once said, "Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning." Thank you.
Jolynn Michelle Dietman. Maria Lynn Ducher. Angela Marie Di Benedetto. Brian Dean Donahue. Matthias Nicholas Dosh. Nicole Suzanne Douglas. Bryce Carol Rappo. Lindsay Marie Dykstra. Alexa Jeff Edmond.